Hola, buenos dias. Today we are going to go through our vocab for chapter 8a. This vocab list is a pretty decent size to make sure that you are taking time every couple of days to go over your vocab list and really work on memorizing. We are continuing on with verbs in the preterite tense. We're getting ER and IR verbs as well as ir and ser. And this topic or this chapter has to do with vacation stuff. So we're going to have a lot of vacation words. All right, so first off, we have la ciudad, which is the city. There we go. La ciudad, city. Next, we have el estadio, stadium. El lago, which is a lake. El lugar, which is just a place. That's the general word for place. So like el estadio es un lugar donde juegan deportes. So a stadium is a place where they play sports. Okay. El mar is the sea, like the ocean. El monumento, that's a monument. El museo, that is a museum. El país, this is a country. This is not like a countryside, but like the United States is the country where I'm from. Es el país de donde soy. Next up, we have el parque de diversiones. That is an amusement park. So like divertido means fun. So it's like a park of amusements. El Parque Nacional, that is a national park. El teatro is a theater. Okay, so this is specifically a theater where plays are put on. So like the Performing Arts Center would be un teatro. A movie theater, remember, is el cine. So those are two different types of places. So then we have la obra de teatro, and that's literally a work of theater. So that's a play. El zoológico, that is a zoo. So if you think like zoological, and you do have to pronounce both of those O's. So it's a little awkward. El zoológico. El animal, if you can't figure this one out, that is sad for you. That's an animal. El árbol, this is a tree. And if you think about like Arbor Day or Arboretum, those are places. Arbor Day is a day to plant trees. An Arboretum is a place where they have a lot of trees. Okay. So that ARB is the Latin root for something that has to do with trees. La atracción, with two C's, so you do have to pronounce both. That is an attraction. El mono is a monkey. El oso is a bear, like Special Agent Oso, he was a bear. El pájaro, that is a bird. Okay. Aprender, and then aprender is always followed by the word a, just like ir a and empezar a. And that is to learn. Bucear is to scuba dive or to snorkel. Comprar recuerdos, so we already know comprar, that's to buy, and then recuerdos are souvenirs. Descansar, to rest or to relax. And all of these verbs that we're getting to so far are regular verbs. I'll let you know when we get to any irregulars. Montar a caballo is to ride a horse. Pasear en bote is to go boating. Tomar el sol, to sunbathe, that's literally to take the sun. Visitar, to visit. In, we've learned in as in or on or at, and now we're learning it as by, like I'm traveling in avión, in a plane, which is one of our next words. El autobús is a bus. El avión, that is a plane. El barco is a ship or a boat. El tren is a train. Okay, so like yo visito, or yo viajo, we're gonna get viajar. Yo viajo, or viaje. Yo viajé a España en avión. I went to Spain in a plane. Okay. Next up, el boleto is a ticket. That's what you need in order to get onto one of those four types of transportation. Como, no accent mark. Como means like or such as. Excuse me. And the way that you're going to tell como, like or such as, from como I eat is context. Como lo pasaste? How did it go for you? How was it? Dime, tell me. So it's like dilo, say it, because decir means to say or tell. Fantástico or fantástica, it's fantastic. Fue un desastre, it was a disaster. El hotel is a hotel. Don't pronounce your H, it's not el hotel, it's el hotel. Impresionante, impressive. Ir de vacaciones, to go on vacation. And this is one of those times when ear is not going to be followed by ah. Me gustó, I liked it. So like it was pleasing to me. So then whatever your subject is here. ¿Qué hiciste? What did you do? This is the preterite to form of hacer. We're going to get to that in the next chapter. ¿Qué te pasó? What happened to you? Regresar, to return. Salir is to leave or to go out, and the yo form is salgo, so make sure you add that to your notes. It's a yo-go verb. It's regular other than that yo form. Okay, ¿te gustó? Did you like it? Was it pleasing to you? Tremendo or tremenda. It's tremendous. V, this is the preterite tense of ver, and that's I saw. And then viste, did you see? And ver is, we're going to look at that one when we get into our notes about the preterite versus the imperfect. Or not preterite versus the imperfect. The preterite of ER, verbs. Sorry, that was Spanish 3 concept. Ver is regular in the preterite except that it doesn't have accent marks. Okay? Viajar, to travel. And then the noun el viaje is the trip or the travel. Durante is during. Tarde is late, like tardy. And temprano is early. And I think that's all. Okay, so then we have our preterite endings for ER, IR verbs. We'll take notes over all of these. So we've got E, iste, io, accent on the O, not on the I. Imos, istes, and ieron. So it's very similar to your AR verb endings. And we're going to tell imos from emos for IR verbs by context. Okay, and so you only have one new set of endings to learn for both types of verbs. And then we have ear and ser in the preterite, and ear and ser in the preterite conjugate exactly the same. So again, you're going to be relying on context, looking at what's going on in the sentence around it. So we've got fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fuisteis, fueron. You only want e's in the third person forms. The rest are i's. That's where people get mixed up. Okay, if you have any questions about your vocab, shoot me an email. Have a great day. Adios.